Guys, you might be thinking, what is this? I lost a picture to what if Deku was born in the world, like a fantasy world. Last time I set off, I said I was going to make a list, and I did. Since it was part of Class C, but there's nobody else members that we know from Class 1C yet. So yeah. Surprisingly. So, this one is going to be the Hunters. Everybody except Koda and who else? Medena and Invisible Girl and are not in this. Got it in the Hunter category because Medena's too scared. Invisible Girl can't help. She's in the Black Hunter or Blacklist Hunter because she's invisible. But everybody else is there. Oh yeah, the dude with the navel laser is not there either. So with them, people's from Class B. Jotaro, or I probably butchered that name. His quirkiest beast is there. Yujiro with Zero. Yurzo. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm gonna get a picture. Since for some reason there's no picture without having jokes on it, and it took me a while to find this one with no jokes on it either. But it doesn't show their names, but the beast dude is this dude. Oh, and Jotaro is the Titan Eren Yeager is there too. Let me see. Shin's not there. Tetsu's there. The black skin dude. I'm sorry, but this is the only way I can kind of describe him. Alright, we don't really know his quirk. At least I never seen it. So I gave him Shadow Body. And to Shadow Body, he can harden it. Not as much as Tetsu or Kirishima, but he can also turn his body into a sort of weapon. Oh yeah, the Beast one, I gave him a similar ability to Deku's. His is, if he eats a monster, he has an hour to have the same abilities as it, but not as strong, of course. Tetsu Shadow. Big Fist, she doesn't, I didn't make her a hunter. Mushroom, why I made her is because she has poison, and she can shoot that like a gun. Over here, Scyther, the Pokemon. Over here, I gave him the quirk named Blades. I gave him the ability to, as we didn't really see much about his quirk, but he can put scythes on the end of his shoulders, and they can glow green in this what if, and he can shoot out slashes. Fusion Dude, which is his hairstyle that somebody made a joke about. Gon, and plus somebody else I didn't want to read. Fusion. Todkari, it's the lizard-like girl. I gave her a quirk named Split because she can, like, take pieces of her body away, I'm pretty sure. And she does have, like, lizard-like body. Solid Air, I upped up his quirk. I gave him the ability to, instead of breathing out air, any air that he touches, like, he has to, like, be like around him. He can't make one of them like far away from him. I'll say a foot in front of him is his limit. And he can turn them to weapons, and he can pretty much make shit out of thin air. Manga, quirk named Manga. He's more like a joke character, but I gave him the ability. Anything he draws onto, or like comes onto his head, he can turn part of his body part into him. So if he would have said like shark, he can turn his arm into a shark and eat somebody. The glue looking guy, oh my god. I didn't read that one. Shinso is part of Class C. I decided he's not part of it, but he's a blacklist hunter. And Yuri, apparently she has a ability to... Is she on this? Where is she? I'm so dumb. Oh yeah, they had names, and how I forgot who she is. Oh, okay. Misa. Oh my god. Misa Ackerman, another freaking... Yeah, she has... Her quirk is called Size, so she's kind of like more of a stronger version of Mount Lady. But I guess you can't go as big, but she can shrink. And she's super strong. It didn't say it in it, but I gave her the ability. She's a hero and hunter. Iribaru. Oh my god, I ruined the name. She's just gonna be a hero because she's like a saint. Pepper. Oh my god. These names. Pepper, or yeah, the dude on the side. I gave him his quirk combo, applying to his actual name. Kanji's Pony. That is the girl. My Little Pony. Yuri is magic. But yeah, she's his horn cannon. We never really seen her use it, but she is physically stronger, and I gave her the ability to shoot out her horns. The emo looking girl, the white haired looking to the side girl, her is Poltergeist, but I bumped it up to Ghost. She's a blacklist hunter and a hero. And so this is where they're gonna get onto the field with Deku. With everybody else. Oh yeah, Ren is a dragon. He is a hero. I forgot about him. He is a dude. Let me see if I can find him. That's Solidaire. I can't notice them. They're really unnoticeable. But yeah. So if you guys didn't hear all the people that are on the list, I have a paper for it. But yeah. So whenever they get to the field, they would kind of just be taught the routine of checking the border. And then splitting on the animals. Nothing much. But for the hero that's teaching this class, this hero would be known as the person that can control monsters. Oh yeah. I forgot the dude that can talk. Also is there because he's the son of the hero that can talk to monsters and they can tell the resemblance. So they would just be there and they would explain all the animals. Deku would know all of them already by now. So that's technically just the class, and he'll say that we're going on a battle test. Similar to the recommendations, but quite a bit more stronger. Beast or monsters. Oh yeah, the beast, I bumped his quirk to monster and all that. But whenever they go on the field, there is a person with emitter type quirks and transformations, and whenever they see people with quirks that change their body types, like mutant quirks, they don't like them. Because people think they're just the start of the monsters. And they would be wearing a pendant on their chests. What Deku would notice, all the people with emitter type quirk in this area have some kind of pendant. And all that. So, they would come up to, and they would split up the group pretty much. And most of the mutant type quirks would be put on one group, but there is some some people with like, you know, mutant quirks on the other side. Um, but yeah. So on the other side, the dude with the dragon quirk would go up to Deku, asking if he's from 1A. 1A is not really holded really high. That's just people good for hero statues and all that. Because other people from, like, Class 1B can be a hunter and all that. Nothing too special, but Deku would say yes and would smile back at him. And people would have thought that most 1A were probably stuck up. But they would be talking, and that's whenever you would hear Beast yelling, saying, "Let's go." And he would be on the other side. So they would be walked out, and they will be split into two teams. Deku would have just formed he would have just got ready with a blade on him, with other people getting handed blades. But Deku's is different compared to the rest, and some people asked, or the people are given weapons. And Deku would be on the team with the most, you know, mutant types. And he'll be walking through. And while they're walking, I'll say the rats would jump at them. And they would, the rats in this one, I just gave them like a physical boost. But I decided where they have ability to shoot out their tails that can pierce people, more like stingers. And Deku would have just grabbed it in midair, with people noticing that there's monsters, and he would swing it, and he would pierce straight through the head, with people getting shooken up because they weren't ready for being attacked by this high level monster and all that. And they would yell back, "Here, hunters," and they will see they're gone. With Deku being fused, but he would have just took his blade and charged through, and people would see him pretty much disappear in a cloak, sort of what it looks like. And he would have cut some monsters, and pretty much what they would see is energy flow out of them and enter Deku. And people have common knowledge that whenever you kill a monster, it releases energy, but it goes to a certain place. But they asked what happened, and the beast dude with the beast quirk would know something similar. Whenever he eats something, he like kills a monster and he can eat it to gain its features one at a time. But he notices energy flow from his meat, but his quirk allows it where the energy can't leave the meat and it will go back into it. He asks, what's your quirk? And Deku would say, I don't really have a regular name for my quirk. And you ask what it can do. Deku says that wherever I kill, like monsters, I would gain the power of them. So, best way to upgrade my strength is by killing. And pretty much it's more like a game than anything. The more I defeat monsters, the stronger I get. More levels or stronger I get, less stronger I get from killing the same monster. And they would ask, so did you get any strength from that? And he would say, not really. I already killed these monsters before. And they're mostly known for having stamina than anything. And they ask what you mean. Deku would say that I only get 75% of the rest of the stats, but their strongest stat I get 100% of. Take for instance, if a slime had the ability to have like a fire power and less than and lower strength and all that to it, I'd get 100% of that power, only 75% of the speed from a slime, which we know there are faster slimes. If I would have killed a storm wolf, I would gain the ability of the storm, of course, and only 75% strength. But if there's normal monsters like a, let me think, he would say a golem, they don't have any special abilities, but their best feature is defense, and second best feature would be strength. He would break down the leveling of, depending on how strong it is, he would get it, and all that. But he would say, so the instructors left us, and all that. And the instructors would come back with not really like I'm so worried face, but more like a disappointed face with anger and disgust. And they would say, "Are you okay?" Not really meaning it, as Deku can tell, but nobody else can tell it. They would say okay, and they'll walk back. But people would lead them, tell them to go into the direction, because they know there's more monsters coming. Because the forest has some. One of the members have the ability called misdirection. The power misdirection. Pretty much what he can do, he can cover the forest with this. And it causes monsters in this area, of a few area, to go the different direction instead of knowing where they're hiding at. That's why he's Border Patrol. So, this would happen. And they would go into the forest, creaking in. And this is where I'll leave it off. This is kind of more like an introducing story or episode than anything. Introducing any of the characters. If you want me to take the picture of like the people, I can, but see you later.